Hello YouTube, Jonathan800 here. So today I will be showing my 1939 start date UK game. So usually when you play 1939, you come to the conclusion that the Allies are borderline useless. There's kind of a reason for that, and that is because France basically just has a starting army, but actually worse because they never updated the colonial division to have not colonial division, like their main infantry division to have engineer companies, so that's one of the things. Also, the UK basically starts with no guns for any of their troops. They have awful tank divisions. They do have some actual divisions, but only have like 2 motorized. So either way, the start of the war has already occurred, and the UK, the fleet is actually even better, so that makes sense. Britannia rules the waves and all that stuff. Especially because I completely obliterated the German surface fleet for the most part. So the UK starts with a smaller air force, but it's all Hurricanes and Spitfires. So despite being heavily outnumbered, I am absolutely decimating the German Air Force. Also, the exile leaders the UK gets can be quite busted. So I do a little bit of a hold in where the Low Countries, Benelux. It doesn't look great, so I just decided to pull my troops because I decided that I need to prioritize saving Africa. Because almost every time the Allies AI does something, Africa falls. So I just focus on that. Supply is not great. I don't have any airports. I don't have enough planes to do anything besides try to keep myself from getting bombed. Because the German AI will battle Britain. It's like, oh, I'm taking 15 planes a day. I can live. I'll make sure that I will terror bomb the UK into submission. And there's yep, we got 222 planes there. Ah, that's funny. So, I do Operation Catapult because LARP, the French rejected the ultimatum, so there goes the Vichy French fleet somewhat. So, it turns out, I don't guess it happened during Götterdämmerung, but Home Defense got a little buff, so you can do truly never surrender and all that stuff. And that's probably where they get all their troops. I looked at the template and it's 6 width? Not 6 width. What is it? 5 battalions, so 10 widths. So, if you could spam those, that's actually nice. There's also one decision that lets you get more factory output by using the home guard in factories, so that's kind of neat. So, a little bit of a jump in time. So, I took out where was it? Benghazi, going to eventually took Tripoli. So what's his Auchinleck? He did a amazing naval invasion that helped disrupt the Italians, but there weren't many people landing on the beach. I just could not deal with the sub threat to save my life. Well, I did. I eventually invested a crap ton into naval bombers because my fleet just could not handle the subs because I death stacked them all, so they weren't doing anything. So either way, I do an invasion of Sicily. Goes well. Auchinleck does great. But you know who else is great? This Polish exile leader. He helped storm the beach. I gave him the Royal Marines and a bunch of exiled troops. And these exiled troop divisions were like 9-1s, 9-2s. Because the AI can kind of make templates. So there's a whole thing about whether using line artillery is good or not. In short, it works, but there's more effective ways of attacking the enemy than to use artillery. So eventually, either way, my 36 width tank divisions now upgraded to that. We eventually got Paris. And because he did not go to war with Vichy France, the Vichy France just joined us willingly and giving everything to us. So did we really need to bomb the French fleet? No, but they're also the French, so insert French jokes or something. So, I decided to try to pull off a big encirclement. So the tanks are rushing south while some special forces are going to push north. I could have probably used exile troops since they get like plus 10% attack and all that stuff. And the French really like to keep their, exile troops. I think I managed to keep them throughout the entire war, even though I reinstated Free France, basically. So either way, a massive portion of the German army is down, and I got annoyed with Italy, so I decided to completely rush Italy. So I think something that helps allies in the 1939 start date is, first of all, Germany has a time limit. If you watch my previous 1939 video, Germany starts at like 70% consumer goods on MIFO bills, which is epic. So they are not handling, help MIFO bills quite well. 4-year plans not turning out for them. So I decided to just battle plan. I have no idea where all their troops went. The Soviets were kind of holding. They lost Leningrad, but overall it was fine. So either way, after doing Imperial Federation, everyone said yes. I took Berlin. Here's the thing. Do not do Imperial Federation after you do a peace deal, because all your puppets and stuff will have made you generate world tension, and they're all democracies. So they're going to be extremely pissed, and you're going to be extremely screwed. So either way, pretty decent borders, just ignore Hungary, and yeah. So nationalist Spain saw the fall of the European Axis like, this is a great time to join the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. They died. So we're going to Burma. It went quite well. I just snaked the supply hub, so they're just as out of supply as I am. Not much else to say. Much better than the real life, because to be fair, Bill Slim did really well for not having a lot of resources. I think he was really good at managing the supply there. But he did get a Royal Marines. We liberated Hanoi. So that all would go back to the French. So the Americans get a naval invasion off on Japan, and I decided to help it out. Bill Slim does the things, and there we go. Not the greatest peace deal because France decided to hard annex some stuff, but it's going to be one heck of a Cold War when this, if I decide to let this play out, but I don't. So either way, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, you know the deal, and this is Jonathan 800 signing out.